Good afternoon, Alison and Eugene. It's Kerry here from Pacific Title Lexus Cairns. So what I'm going to do for you today is a high definition virtual tour of our 2019 Mitsubishi ASX ES ADAS and your two-wheel drive wagon. So basically, just before I go into the video itself, I just want to let you know a little bit more about the dealership. So we're basically one of two pre-owned dealerships here in Far North Queensland. So the one we own now is one of the main pre-owned dealerships at 77 Mulgrove Road. So basically, like I said to you, as you can see in the background there is our grey building. That's our two showroom floor. So it's basically 2 stories. In the background there as well too, we're about 1.5 kilometres away from the city itself in Far North Queensland. And our second pre-owned dealership that we have is at 235 Mulgrove Road, and that's about 2 kilometres south of us in Cairns on the left hand side. Next to that is our franchise dealership, Toyota and Lexus as well too. So just before I get into this vehicle itself, I just want to make sure that if I point if there's any bad imperfections in the paint or any dents or any scratches, and make sure I go through all the features, wheel arches and tyres as well too. So as you can see, I've got the bonnet open straight away now. So I'm going to lift up the bonnet and just show you the engine bay first up. Oh, let me get this out. Fantastic. All right, as you can see, that is an engine. Basically underneath it, it's really nice and tight. For first, I'm going to go through the front bar of it as well too. As you can see on the front bar, it's got the LED lights with the fog lights beside it, with the chrome trimming around it. Just making my way down the front of that front bar. Exactly the same on the other side of that as well too. Just going to make my way up onto the bonnet right now, and just go across the bonnet just to make sure there's no stone chips whatsoever in it, or any bad perfections in the paint. Fantastic, looks really good. It's a bit of marking, a couple of little stone chips there that it's been brush touch already. Fantastic. Up onto the windscreen, just to make sure there's no chips or cracks in the windscreen itself. Fantastic. Okay, so I'm looking down the left side of the motor vehicle right now on the passenger side. Just checking the paint, just to make sure there's no ripples in the paint itself. Fantastic, looks good. So I'll make my way to the rear of the vehicle. Just give you a look on that angle on the back rear part on the left hand side. Fantastic, looks really good. Now just basically working my way up onto the roof of the vehicle, just on the rear spoiler. Fantastic, looks really good. No bad perfections on that side. I'll just get that camera up a little bit more higher. Fantastic, looks really good. Nice, that paint's in really good condition. Just on the revision mirror, as you can see, nothing there. Got the blinkers in the mirror. Open up the passenger side, driver side door. Just checking the trim. Got your cup holes down the bottom. Just going down onto the kick panel, just make sure there's no markings on there. Up onto the dash. Make my way across the dash itself. Fantastic. Just having a look at the driver's side. Back over on the passenger side seats. It looks really good. Okay, I'm just going to go into the rear of the door now. Just checking that trim out as well too. Fantastic, looks really good. Down on the kick panel, up onto the back of the seat. Just make sure there's no marking on the back of the seat itself. Just over on the driver's side seat. And I'll get that camera up a bit more on a bit of an angle. Fantastic, looks really good. Okay, just before I go into the rear, I just want to go around the bottom of the seal of the car, and then also work through the wheel arches as well too. Fantastic, looks really good. Okay, checking those tyres. Got plenty of tread on those tyres. You're running your Bridgestone dualies. Fantastic. Exactly the same with the rear as well too. Around the wheel arch. Fantastic. Okay, looking at the rear of the vehicle now. Just going to check out the rear bar. As you can see, the rear bar's got fitted out with the rear sensors that you can see through the camera, and then basically up onto the back of where if there's any luggage marks, There's nothing there, so it looks pretty good. Just open up the tailgate. You can see that the reverse camera there. Just having a look inside here, how clean and tidy that is. Up through that panel. Fantastic, looks good. Got your puffer shelf on the rear part. Okay, looking down on the right side of the vehicle now. Alison and Eugene, just going down the driver's side now. Fantastic, looks really good. That vehicle's in really good condition. You can see the paint, you can see the gloss in it, reflections on other vehicles inside the paint. Okay, around the wheel arch on the driver's side, looks really good. Just checking those tires out. There's no gutter rash on the rims itself. Down the bottom part, through the back rear. Fantastic, looks good. Stepping back there a little bit. Fantastic. Okay, so just having a look inside the door trim now. Down to the kick panel, up onto the back of the seat, driver's side. Back over the passenger side. Lift that camera up a little bit. Fantastic, looks good. Okay, open up the driver's side now. It's the driver's side door, just the door trims itself. Electric mirrors, you can see that the electric windows, got your locking, central locking there as well, and final in mirrors. Button on the kick panel. Up onto the dash, just this little panel here. You can see it's got the blind spot mirrors in it. Got your parker sensors, your lane departure as well too. Crash point unit. Back up onto the dash. Just as I'm doing that, basically work my way over, you can see that the audio sound system. And I'm just going to start the vehicle up. Fantastic, you can see it's only got 49,765 on the clock. Okay, so I'm just going to go back a little bit and just work my way around the steering wheel just to make sure there's no bad perfections. You can see the steering wheel is in leather steering wheel. It's got that nice effect with the plastic dash around it. Then also got your voice recognition, your Bluetooth and your volume controls. And then on the right side of your steering wheel, you've got your cruise control button as well too. Just on your blinker itself, you've got your automatic lights and also fog lights on the mirror itself. Fantastic. Looking over the audio sound system, you've got your audio sound, it's all touchscreen as well too. If you want to pair up, listen to music. Put the reverse camera in now. You can see they've got good view on the reverse camera as well too. Put that back into park. Down below you've got your air conditioning, speed controlling. You got your traction control button, also 12-volt system plug for any of your Anderson plugs. Also, then you've got your USB that can plug into Apple CarPlay or Android Play as well too. Fantastic. Center console, just having a look, you got your cup holders and then your center console with your coin box as well. Having a look, you got your logbooks there as well. Also your service history there at 17, 33, and then the other one's down at 49. Fantastic. All right, that has come to the end of the video. I'm basically just going to step outside now of the vehicle. Alice, Eugene, Alex, hopefully I can make you a proud owner of this vehicle. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to give me a call. But thank you very much for watching. We'll talk to you soon.